Welcome to 45-minute upper body strength, and all we needed today. It's a medium or heavier weight, and then a chair nearby. If you don't have a chair, we can use a bench or even a couch. Make sure the surface it's firm. So we're going to start warming up our arms and our joint. Bring your arms by your sides and turning your palms towards me. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ear. We're going to just move from the shoulder joint. So as you inhale, we're going to slowly reaching our arm towards the ceiling. And then begin to rotate the shoulder first, rotating our elbow, ending our palm. So it faces out. And then begin to reach back, rotating the shoulder, the elbow, and the palm facing up. So you're going to bring the arm behind you, kind of hide the arm behind your back. And now we're going to begin to rotate from the shoulder, rotate from the elbow, from the palm. Begin to circle your arms up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to go back down to that shoulder extension, to that original position. Let's do it again. Inhale, slowly reaching our arms forward and up. Good. And then exhale, begin to rotate the shoulder first, the elbow, the palm. Begin to reach back, rotating the shoulder, the elbow, and the palm. So you kind of hide the arm behind you. And then you're lifting your arms a little high, like if you're doing a triceps extension. Begin to rotate from the shoulder joint, from the elbow, from the palm. Begin to circle your arms up and up and up. And then as you exhale, you go back down to that starting position. Wonderful. And now let's come into a tabletop position. We're going to waken up those back muscles, bringing your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to do cat-cow. We're going to lift your hips up and up and up. Lower the chest, draw the shoulders back, and then lift the chin towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you do the opposite. You're tucking your tailbone under, rounding the spine, moving your shoulder blades out to the side, look to your belly. Again, inhale, begin to lift the hips, moving your sits bone out. Go, draw the shoulder blades back and down, like if you'd be pressing the shoulder blades. Exhale, tucking your tailbone under, push the floor away, tucking your chin to your chest. Go back to the center. Thread the needle. We're going to do 2 times on the same side. We're going to open through your right rib cage, reaching your right arm towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to bring that right arm all the way under. And then we go again. Press down through your left hand, open through your right side. And then exhale, you bring it all the way under. Go back to the center. Switch. Open through your left rib cage, reaching your left arm up and up and up. And then exhale, bring it under. Make the movements very long, elongating. And then push down through your right hand, open through your left rib, open through your left arm. Exhale, bring it all the way under. Go back to the center. Curl your toes under. Push the floor away. Take a downward facing dog. Pedal those heels. Let's start warming up in your leg muscles now. Pedal, pedal. Let the head drop towards the ground. Shoulder blades moves out, spreading your fingers wide. Good. Now find stillness, shifting your body to a high plank. Hold it in a high plank, bringing your hands right under your shoulders. Let's do alternate side planks. So dropping your heels to the left, turning your hips, reaching your right arm up. And then go back to the center, twist, switch. Heels down, rotate the hips, left your arm, go up. Switch. Keep lifting through the bottom of your armpit. Yes. Again, down. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Push in through your right hand so you're not sinking into your shoulder. Again, rotating, rotating. Inhale to reach. Lower to a high plank. Twisting your whole body. Reach up. One more on each side. Left hand go down, rotating our body, right arm up, and go down, rotate, rotate, rotate. Left arm go up, back to a high plank. Let's take a child's pose. Dropping our knees, sending your hips all the way back. Extending your arms nice and long. Breathe in, breathe out. And then lay on your back. Let's grab one heavier weight. Maybe a 10-pound. I'm going to go for 10. I'm going to do a little core work and arm at the same time. So extending your arms towards the ceiling. It's kind of scooching your upper body back. You want to elongate the spine. Bracing your core. So take all the air out of your lungs. Lower the weight towards your chest. Press up, and then you curl. So bring the knees towards the chest towards the knee, and then lower your feet down, lower your shoulders, lower your head. Lower the weight towards your chest. Exhale, push. Exhale, curl. Knee to chest. Inhale to lower down. Keep on going. So lower, push, chest lift, chest lower. Working the core, working the shoulders, the chest, and the triceps. Work on your own pace, controlling the move. So you lower, you push, exhale, crunch, inhale, lower. Lower the weight towards the chest, press up, curl, and then lower down. Again, lower, push, crunch, and lower. Good. 10 seconds more. Give me as many as you can, always controlling the move. So quality of the movement, it's more important than quantity. Good. 5 seconds more. Good. Finish the movement. And now keep the arms straight, extend the legs towards the ceiling. You're gonna lower your arms as far as you can over your head, and then lower your legs as far down as you can. Exhale, bring the leg back up in a crunch, lifting the weight towards the feet. Inhale to lower the shoulders, the head, lower the weight as far back. Exhale, crunch. Good. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale. Inhale to lower, lower, lower. Exhale. Lift the weight towards your feet. Think about more like lifting the chest towards your feet. Good. Squeezing your lower belly. All right, let's go for 10 seconds more. Breathe through it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the top and up. Lateral legs, so lower one leg at a time. Flatter kicks. Try to keep your head and shoulders off the ground. And now with your arms, you're gonna lower. Towards the chest, press up. Towards the chest, press up. Lower your head for a second. Lower, push. Lower, push. Lowering your elbows straight down towards the ground. Exhale the air more. Good, let's finish off. Maybe lifting your head and shoulders off the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Drop the weight. Opening your arms out to the side, dropping your knees to the right. Look over to your left shoulder. Spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale. Go back to the center, dropping your knees over to your left side, turning your head to the right. Breathe in, breathe out. Go back to the center, roll over to the side, come into a low plank. So placing your hands around the weight. Okay, so take the air out of your lungs, squeezing your lower belly, squeezing your pelvic floor, extending your legs behind you, wrapping your hands around the weight. So at the same time you are pressing the heels back, you are stretching the center of your chest towards the weight. Keep squeezing your hands around the weight. The air out of your lungs more. And now you're gonna lift your hips. 2 counts up, and then 2 counts down. Squeeze the weight, lift your hips. 2 counts up, lower 2 counts down. Squeeze through that lower belly. Down for 2, and then up for 2. Good. We're using our lower belly to lift the hips up. Good. Lift 2, down 2. Good. One more. Hold on it down. Alternating tap, 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 tap. Exhale the air more. Tapping, tapping. Good. Keep open through your shoulder blades. Finale is coming up. Woo. Tapping. Nice. Now find the stillness. Engage through your quads. Press back through your heels. Squeeze the weight more. Squeezing your pubic bone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a child's pose. Dropping your knees. Sit your hip back. We held that for a minute and a half. We're now coming to a high plank. Keep the weight where it is. Coming to a high plank. Extending your legs back. Brace through your core. Open through your back. And now grab the weight. Drag under your left hand. And then switch. Grab with your left. Drag under your right. Good. So your legs should be a little wider. Squeezing through that lower belly. Good. Drag. And drag. Nice. Get in there. Push down through your hands. Grab with the other one. Nice. So open through your back muscles. All right. Push it through. 10 seconds more. Drag it under. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower your feet down. You can keep the weight on the side. Opening your hands wider than your shoulders. And then your knees behind the hips. So now bringing your right hand in the center. And then add a push up. Lower and push. And now opening your right hand wider. Bringing your left hand in the center. Push up. And let's just keep on going. Alternating. Push. Good. One hand at a time in the center. So there's no rush. Elbows down. Elbows out. Chest towards the ground. Again. Lower. Push. Good. All right, let's go for 10 seconds. Then we take a child's pose. Give me as many as you can this time frame. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, child's pose. Sit all the way back, extending your arms forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, lay on your back and take a nice full body stretch. Reaching your arms over your head. This is our counter pose. Reach and reach and reach. Hug both of your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice warm hug. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then roll to the side. We're going to do those exercises again. Okay, so we're going to start with the drag. No forearm plank this time. So place the weight right in the center. Concentrate. Take the air out of your lungs. Open through your shoulder blades. So you want to move your shoulder blades out to the side and depress them at the same time. Lock them in your back. Brace through your lower belly. Begin. Drag it under. Good. So you are using your core muscles. Push down. The hand that is grabbing, you are relying on your core, and the hand that it stays, rely on your triceps. Keep the shoulder blades depressed. Breathe. Under and under. All right, we're so close. Good, 10 seconds more, and then we have that push up on your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping your knees. Hands wider than your shoulders. Knees slightly behind the hips. Bringing your left hand under in the center. And then do the push up. Push. Left hand wider. Right hand narrow. Elbows out. Press up. Good. Push. Probably going to notice one arm it's stronger than the other. We tend to overuse one arm more than the other. So this is a good opportunity to balance everything out. In, out, lower, push. Nice. 10 seconds more. Give me as many as you can. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, let's take a child's pose. Sit all the way back. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time, instead of lay on your back, you're going to come to a tabletop and do 2 rounds of cat-cow stretch. As you inhale, lift the hips up and up and up. Lower the chest, lift the chin all the way up. Exhale, tucking your tailbone under. Round into the spine, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, cow. Draw the shoulders back and back. Lift the chin up and up and up. And then exhale, tucking your tailbone under. Protraction of the shoulder blades, chin to chest, back to center. Last round of each. Ready? Go back to that high plank, dragging. So you can always do this exercise with your knees on the ground as well in a modified position. Okay? So, bracing your core, lifting your belly button to the ceiling, legs wider, and now begin. Drag it under. Push down through your hands, use through that lower belly. Engage through your glutes, press the floor away. Drag it under, drag it under. Exhale the air more. Engage through that lower belly. Woo. Firmly press to the ball of your feet. Open through your shoulder blades. All right, 20 seconds to go. Drag it under. Keep breathing through it. Good. All right, let's finish in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping your knees. Knees slightly behind the hips. Hands wider to start. Pelvic floor parallel to the ground. Right hand goes in the center. Push-ups. Push. Left hand go in the center. Right arm wider. And let's just keep on going. Alternating. Push. Good. Working different muscle fibers. Push. This is our last round. And then we're going to switch the exercises. Switch the block. Lower and push. Good. Keep opening through those back muscles. All right, 10 seconds more. Finishing 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's take a child's pose. Whew. Turning your palms to face up. Relax. Inhale. Exhale all the air. Downward facing dog. All right, extend those hips up and up and up. Push the fingertips forward. Let the head relax towards the ground. Press the chest back towards your thighs and then lower your heels on the ground. Begin to walking your hands back, lifting the hips up. And if you are walking your belly down towards the ground, breathe in, breathe out, and then rounding your lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders back. Whew, excellent work. All right, we're gonna grab the other weight. So I'm gonna go for both stands, and let's sit on the chair or on the bench. Make sure it's firm surface, so you're not sinking into the chair. So you're gonna sit on the edge of the chair, and then moving your sits bone out. You're gonna crossing your right ankle over your left leg. So the idea here is to get a nice stretch into your piriformis while you are concentrating on your arms. So you're gonna hold the weight right in front of your chest, push down through your right knee, brace through your core, when extending your arms towards the ceiling, and then you slowly lower the weight down towards your chest, and then exhale, press it back up. Nice, lower the weight down, exhale, push. Inhale to lower, that looks good. Push. Push. Nice, keep pressing down towards that right knee. Push. Slowly lower, control the move using those back muscles. Lower, 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 and then press. All right, let's go for 2 more. Last one. And I'll switch leg. Left over your right. Yes, push down through your left knee. Same thing, hold the weight, engage through your core, go. Push, and then lower. Again, push. Control as you lower the weight towards the chest. Press up, 3. Nice, use those chest muscles. Push, 4. Control, 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 push. Woo. All right, let's go for 3 more. Ready, push. 1. Control on the way down. Control, control, control. Press it back up. 2. Control down. Last 1. Push. And then release. Uncross the leg. Let's stand up. We're going to combine this with alternating curls. Hammer curl. So feet right under your hips. Elongate the spine. Brace through your core. Begin. Curl. Yes. Very good. Using your biceps, curl. Hug those elbows into the sides of your body. Using your biceps. Good. Flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Very good. All right, we're getting there. Perfect. Toning up those arms. It's all about your arms today. Of course, we are going to throughout doing core work. All right, 8 seconds more. Breathe through it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. Yes, and I drop the weight. Shake it off in your arms. So you can place your hands on the chair and then walk back. Lifting the hips up, lower the chest towards the ground. Rest for a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the head drop towards the ground. Press down through the heels. Inhale. Exhale. And then walk your feet forward. Come up to your starting position. Good. Ready? Second round. So we're going to have a seat on the chair again. Grab those 10 pounds. Sit on the edge of the chair or of the bench, moving your sits bone out. Let's cross that right ankle over your left leg again. Good. Really push down to that right knee. Hold the weight in front of your chest. Open through your back muscles. Brace through your core. Exhale. And I go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Good. Push. We're going to do 8 on each side. Push. 4. Good. We just need 4 more and then we switch leg. 1. Slowly in control and I press up. 2. Slowly in control. Press up. 3. Last 1. Yes. Uncross the leg. Switch. Press down to that left knee. Elongate through your spine. Hold the weight. Ready? Brace through your core and go. Press up. Control on the way down as you inhale. And then exhale. You press it back up. Control down. Push. Use those core muscles. Nice. Again. Push. Woo. All right. Can we do 4 more? Yes, we can. Push. 1. Slow and you control down to your chest. Press up. 2. All right, just give me 2 more. Relax and go. Good. Last 1. Push. Woo. Uncross the leg. Shake it off the neck. Stand up. Hammer curl. Stay with your feet under your hips. Elongate through your spine. Brace through your core. Begin. Curl. Yes. Very good. Wonderful. 6. Make sure you are using a weight that is challenging your muscles. Good. Those elbows tuck it in. The work is coming from in your biceps. So squeeze and retract your biceps before you curl. Think about the muscle first. Send down the signal. Good. Again. All right, finishing 6, 5, 4, 3, one more on each side. Last one. Go, go, go. Woo, and I drop the weight. Good. Shake it off in your arms. Placing your hands on that chair again or the bench. Walk back like if you're doing a down dog, but you're having your hands a little higher. Good. Then more into the shoulders and then drop the head down in between your arms. Good. Keeping your feet flat on the ground and then turning your head to your right side. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then turning your head to your left side. Inhale. Exhale. Go back to the center. Lower your hands down on the ground this time. Fold all the way down. Soften through the shoulders. And then begin to rounding your lower back, mid back. Let the head be the last one. All right, so we have one more round of each. You're going to sit on the chair again. Grab the weight. You're going to cross your right leg over your left. Push down to your right knee. Hold the weight in front of your chest. Brace through your core. Extending your arms towards the ceiling. Slowly lower down. Exhale, push. Inhale, we slowly lower. Exhale, push. 3. Remember how many we do? We do 8. Push up, using your core muscles, control on the way down. Good, this is number 5, push. Slowly lower down, let's go for just 3 more. Press up, 1. Control on the way down, squeeze the core and lift. So the core is assisting you the whole time. Last one, push. And then lower down. Uncross the leg, relaxing your neck. Crossing your left over your right. Push, use the weight to push down to that left knee. Stay tall, hold the weight, extending your arms over your head. Protraction of the shoulder blades. Begin. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Lower the weight towards the chest. Exhale, press up. Like if you were really punching the ceiling. Push. Ooh. Lower, lower, lower. Press. 4. All right, give me 4 more. You got this, Olivia. Looking great. Lower and a push. Slowly lower the weight towards the chest. Press. Woo. All right, can we do 2 more? Press up. Arms on fire. Last one. And then we're done with this exercise. Slowly lower. Uncross the leg. Shake it off in your neck. Stand up. Arms by your sides. So elbows stay by your side. Feet under your hips. Stretch the tape. Engaging your lower belly. Begin. Curl. Good. Hammer. Yes. Curl and extend. Very good. Perfect. All right, give me 10 more. We're doing it 10 on each side. Wonderful. 4. All right, I need 6 more. That's it. Curl. 1. Extend. 2. Yes. All right, we're going to finish with 1 more on each side. Yes, you got this. Last one. And then drop the weight. Woo. Shake it off in your arms. Take a nice big inhale this time. Look all the way up and up and up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Lift the hips up, lower the chest, drop the chest on the ground. Relax through your shoulders, shaking your head side to side. And then slowly begin to round the spine, one vertebra at a time, shoulders back. Good. We're going to come down to a kneeling position. We don't need the chair right now or the bench. Just put it on the side. We're going to stay on a kneeling position. Actually, let's grab the ball so we can keeping our core muscles more engaged, or a block, or even a small pillow. It doesn't have to be a ball. So we're gonna do wider this time. So we're gonna hug the weight, the ball or the block, lean back slightly. You want a nice open through the front body. Extending your arms towards the ceiling, palms are facing forward. You're gonna abducting your arms, lowering your elbows out and down to the side. And then exhale, you press up. Elbows go out, below the shoulders, and then you push. You go out and wider, and then push. Out and wider, squeeze the ball, squeezing your core, and then press up. Out and wider, and then push. Yes. Good. A little more. Push. Toning up those back muscles. Obliques. Woo. Again. Out. Wider. Push. Let's go for 2 more. Feel free to switch the weight if you start getting too heavy. Push. Last one. Elbows wider. Below. Press. And then slowly lower down. Let's stand up. You can keep the ball. Let's do triceps extension, hugging our elbows in, sending our hips slightly back, chest forward. Good. Squeezing our forearms back and then bend. Back and bend. Good. Yes, very good. Perfect. Almost done. All right, let's go for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take it back and just hold. Work against gravity. Hold. 10. Squeeze the ball. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the weight on the ground. Rise up. Inhale, reaching our arms. Grabbing your left wrist, take a gentle side stretch. Squeeze the ball. Back through center. Switch, reach up and up and up. Lean over to your left side. Squeeze the ball back through center. Fold. Drop the chest down towards the ball. Relax the shoulders. Shake it off the head. And then round the spine one vertebra at a time. Shoulders back. Good. Ready? Come down to a kneeling position. Feel free to take a sip of water. Relax. Second round. We're going to grab the weight. Squeeze on the ball. Slightly lean back. Maintaining your back straight. Take the air out of your lungs. Extending your arms over your head. Brace through your core. Begin. Inhale, elbows wider below the shoulders. And then you press up. Wider below the shoulders. Squeeze the back muscles and then push. Like really pinching the sides of your back. Push. Let's go for 10. Send down. Exhale, press. This is 4. I need 6 more. So feel free to switch the weight if you start to get it to the muscle failure. Good. Push. Yes, elbows wider below the shoulders. Press up. Woo. Almost done. My arms are on fire. Push. All right, 2 more. Let's go. Pinch. Push. Last one. Last one. Push. And then you slowly lower down. Let's stand up. Triceps extension. Hug those elbows in. Sending your hips back like if you're looking over the cliff. Chest forward. And then begin. Extend. Forearms back. And then bend. Triceps extension. Yes. Very good. Perfect. Keep squeezing on that ball and moving your sits bone out to the side. Stretch the chest forward. All right, you got this. A few more, then we're going to have that 10 seconds hold in the back. In 3, 2, get ready to hold in the back. Work against gravity. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight on the ground. Ooh, and fold. Stay right here. Relax. Inhale through your nose like if you're smelling something really good. Take all the air out of your lungs. Good. And then round up, 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 up. Good. Reaching your arms towards the ceiling. And then arms down. All right. So the good news is we have one more round of each. One more round of each. Okay. So we're going to come down to a kneeling position again. Squeeze on that ball. Grab the weight. Good. Elevate through your spine. Slightly lean back. Take the air out of your lungs. Start with your arms extending towards the ceiling, shoulder flexion. Bracing your core. Begin. Inhale, lower, pinch, and then push. Elbows wider, below the shoulders. Squeeze and punch up. Good. Push. Nice. Punch. Push. Very good. Down, 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 and then push. Feel free to switch the weight anytime. Yes. So we are halfway through. We have just 5 more. Lower. Use the core muscles to assist you. Again. Wider. Squeeze and push. Woo. Our last 3. I know. Good. 1. Just 2 more. Last 1. Yes. Oh my gosh. And then let's stand all the way up. Triceps extension, last round. So elevate through your spine, like look over the cliff, squeeze the ball, hugging your elbows in. Depress the shoulder blades, begin, extend and bend. Good. Full extension of your forearm, squeezing and toning up those triceps muscles. Nice. Breathe through it, extend and bend. Nice. All right, almost there. Get ready to have that hold it in the back in 3, 2, take it back and hold. 10, 9, 8, squeeze the triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Fold. Let the belly touch the ball. Take all the air out of your lungs. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. And then begin to round the spine. And 1 vertebra at a time. Drop the ball. We're going to go a little lighter for shoulders. So for your reference, I'm going to go for 8 pounds. Good. I'm going to do the medial deltoids. Elevate the spine. Arms in front of you to start. As you exhale, arms go out and away from your body and then lower down. Exhale, 2. Wonderful. Again. Perfect. Yes. Very good. Give it 5 more. 1. Exhale, rise. 2. Good. Again. 3. We're going to go for 2 more. Last 1. Yes. And now come lay down on your back. Extend both arms towards the ceiling. Good. And then you're going to inhale, lower your elbows straight down to the ground. Press up and then curl. Knee to chest, chest to knee. Lower down. Arms straight up. Lower your elbows straight down. Punch the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Similar to what we did in the beginning. But now we are holding 2 weights. Push. Crunch. And then lower. Elbows down. Press. Knee to chest, chest to knee. Slowly lower down. Lower. Push. Crunch. And then lower down. 2 more. Good. Last 1. And then release, lower the weight on the side for a second. Take a nice full body stretch. You're reaching your arms over your head, extending your legs. Pull your knees to your chest. Quick stretch. And then roll over to this side and let's stand up. We're going to work the shoulders again. You're almost done, okay? So bring your arms in front of you. Protraction of the shoulder blades and depression. We're going to work the medial delts. Begin. Exhale. Arms away from your body. Good. We do 10 in here. Exhale. This is number 3. Good. 4. Fantastic. 5. All right, give me 5 more. We have 1. Slowly lower down. Out and squeeze 2. Again. All right, give me 2 more. Last one. Yes, and now lay on your back again. Extend both arms straight up. And then start with lowering your elbows straight down by your sides. Press up. Bracing your core. Crunch. Slowly lower down. Pause. Elbows straight down. Push. Exhale. Crunch. Inhale to lower. Straight down. Punch. Curl. And then extend, working multiple joints at the same time, promoting weight loss and muscle gain. Lower, push, lift, and lower. Just one more. Lower, press, crunch, and then lower the weight on the side for a second. Take that nice full body stretch, elongating your whole entire body and leg. Pull your knees to your chest, giving yourself a nice tight hug. We're going to roll over to this side. And then to finish off, we have one last round of each. And then we stretch and then we're done. That's it. All right. This is our final. Elongate through the spine, arms in front of you. Open through your back muscles, engaging your lower belly. Concentrate on your shoulders, and then let's go. Finish off strong. Give me 10. Exhale to lift. Keep the core muscles engaged. Arms out. Lower, and then lift again. Nice. Lower, 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 and then rise. Good. I just need 5 more. Ready? Go. 1. Slowly lower. Lift it back up. 2. Get to that muscle failure. You got it. 3. Woo! Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And done. Lay on your back. Yes. Extending your arms over your head. Shoulder blades glued on the floor. Bracing your core. So you want to feel your belly button moving down towards the ground. Squeezing your pubic bone. Lower your elbows straight down. Press. Crunch. And then slowly lower. Elbows straight down. Push. Crunch. And lower. Elbows straight down. Push. Knee to chest. Chest to knee. Lower down. Lower. Press. Crunch. And lower. Let's go 2 more. And then it's time to stretch. Good. No rush. All right. Last one. Lower. Press, knee to chest, crunch, and then lower the weight on the floor. All right, let's take a spinal twist. Opening our arms wider with your palms facing up. Dropping your knees over to your right side. Turning your head to your left. Take a nice big inhale. Let it go as you exhale. And then go back to the center, moving your hips to the right, and then dropping your knees over to your left side, turning your head to the right. And as you inhale, you fill your lungs. Exhale. Slowly go back to the center, bringing your arms by your sides. Make sure your hips are back to neutral. Let's take a bridge pose. Good. Elevate the hips up and up and up. Maybe walking your shoulders under, and then interlacing your fingertips, and then stretch the fingertips towards the heels. Keep lifting and pushing the hips up, opening through the front of your body. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale. Lower your hips all the way down. Good. Roll over to the side. Coming to a downward facing dog. Last one of the day. Curl your toes under, push the floor away, elevate the hips nice and high. It's extending your right leg towards the ceiling. And then bend the knee, open through your right thigh. Push down through your left knee, lift the knee higher. Switch, left leg straight up. bend through the knee, open through your left thigh, turn your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Back to downward facing dog. Walking your hands back towards your toes. Interlacing your fingers behind your back and stretch the knuckles towards the ceiling, allowing the chest to relax towards the ground. Maybe shaking your head. Good. And then lower your hands down on the ground. Begin to rounding your lower back, mid back, upper back, and press the floor away at the same time. Good. Inhale, reaching your arms. Good. Lifting your chin to your chest, palms together, hands down to your heart center, and we are officially done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.